We are a team of directors, cinema directors, film directors, and we have to re-establish this picture. Okay? So please, you give him advice. What he has got
right
to do.
hand, just yes, something like that.
You have to sit.
Yes.
And your left hand.
And look there.
Let it fall. Yes.
Und jetzt haben wir uns das grüne Meer und dann haben wir Wein und da höre ich den Kuckuck aus der Moosnudelstein. Holla, holla, Maria, holla, Kuckuck, holla, Maria, holla, Kuckuck, holla, Maria, holla, Kuckuck, holla, Maria, holla.
Okay, second question. Who had written the donut waltz? The dance waltz. Wait, did the dance people tell you this?
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2, 3. What was the nickname of Empress Elizabeth? Was it Lizzie? Was it Goosey? Or was it Sissy? Sissy.
I am very pleased with the result of this workshop on history that started yesterday and took its course today. This morning we had an interesting Hyde Park workshop within our chapter of history, where people could stand up and share their views in whatever language with the rest of the group. And that was an early event for the main discussion of today. And it was important for us because that made it possible for us to learn to listen to each other. We in the Middle East are very keen on speaking out our views, and we fail on listening to the views of the other side. And here we had an opportunity to hear the narrative of both sides, even sometimes in contradiction with each other, sometimes using language that would be unacceptable in other context, opportunities. And here we had both sides attentively and carefully listening to what the other side has to say. Based on that, we had our final episode in the course of the day, where we were debating fundamental issues of the peace process, namely the territorial aspect, Jerusalem, and the refugees. And interesting responses were given by the speakers on both sides, and that is very important. Finally, the most important of all is that this camp, the peace camp here in Reibers, made it possible for the two sides to join into a spontaneous team that could, if asked, to negotiate a simulation of a peace agreement on most or all issues on the table between the Palestinians and the Israelis. And that is a very important contribution to the relations of the two nations in a small way here in Austria. My first question to you is, to the Palestinian side, do you see a way there is room for a Jewish state, Israel, and what is to be done to make this possible? And I ask you too, do you see a way for the creation of a Palestinian state, the state of Palestine, and what needs to be done to make it possible?
I think Jews are an important part of the Middle East, of the Holy Land. They're very important. You cannot kick out the Jews, but I think the Jews should live in places that weren't inhabited by Arabs.
About the lands, I think that Israel can return a lot of lands, and even behind the 1967 borders. But at first, she has to trust the Palestinians and the other Arab countries.
Okay, so let me sum up this idea. On one hand, Amir on the Palestinian side, for him the top issue is refugees. If the refugees can find a solution, then there is room for Israel. For Amir on the Israeli side, the top issue is security. If Israel can secure its defensive needs, facing the Arab world, facing the Palestinians, then it can allow the creation of a Palestinian state on territories that, let's say, Gaza Strip, West Bank, and some swap of territory, even a land that is part of Israel from before '67. That's a very interesting set of priorities on both sides.
here just for a second.
Just because תיזהרו מהתבנית, תראו this.
So that
means to sit, לקום means to stand, okay? לשבת, לקום. אוקיי.
I'm a wonderful being. Breathe this through your body.